Today, we're going to be going over 5 tips and tricks that will almost instantly make you better at Call of Duty DMZ. So whether you're just not extracting every time or your pullout game is weak as, this video is for you. And let's get right into it. Let's show the value of this video by telling you tip number 1. And that would be, did you know you can commit insurance fraud in Call of Duty DMZ? That's right, you can commit insurance fraud by simply going in with an insured weapon, dropping that weapon, and then picking it up. What you're going to find is you're going to be able to extract with that weapon and keep the weapon that you're holding, but your insurance will also pay you back a weapon that is exactly the same as the one you extracted with. And that, folks, is insurance fraud. And people said Call of Duty wasn't realistic. The next tip is that you can extract in more ways than you think. So first off, yes, you could run into the helicopter like a boring old man, or you could be a really exciting Twitch streamer / pro who spent way too much time playing the game and land on top of the helicopter because it's extreme. Does anyone remember that when everything used to be extreme? Anyways, yeah, the main thing is you can just land on top of that extraction helicopter and extract with whichever squad called that helicopter. You don't need to wait for your extraction helicopter, your team. If you hitch a ride with the other team, the second you're out of the zone, everyone's buddy and you're good to go. So whether you're hanging on by the tip of your D, sitting friendly inside that helicopter, or standing on top of it, you still get that extraction. Also, if the main extraction points are being camped, you can also complete missions like rescuing a hostage and get your own personal extraction point. It's the Jeff Bezos treatment in Call of Duty DMZ. Tip number 3 is one that most of you should know, but I feel like none of my random teammates ever know it. They're all trying to leave Call of Duty DMZ like they're Elon Musk trying to pay off Twitter. You don't take your money with you, so use it or lose it. Specifically, use it at these buy stations. At a buy station, you can buy more than just a stronghold card or something like that. You can buy a ton of really useful gear like a gas mask, armored plates, backpacks, armored vests, stronghold keys, and a ton of different kill streaks. The way this works is every buy station has different things, so you can go to different stations, find different things. Once they've been bought out, no other team on the map can buy that. So if you're looking to get something specific, make sure you get it early. But anyone going into Call of Duty DMZ, their first goal should be to collect a lot of money and then use it to gear themselves up. If you find that you and your teammates keep getting overrun by other players who just seem to have better gear than you, a lot of those players are using those buy stations to their advantage. So make sure you go there, make sure you buy as much as you can, and in addition to that, if you're like me and you've been killed a million times, so much so that you don't have any guns to use, don't use those random guns that you go into the game with. Grab a bit of cash, go to the buy station, and buy one of those guns. They're much better than the bullshit that you spawn in with. Next up, we've got tip number 4, and this is gonna seem like an obvious one, but a lot of people fail to use it. Vehicles. Vehicles are your friends, so they're great equalizers. Whether it's a boss, a bot, or another player, you can run them over with basically the same force and kill them instantly. What you want to do is just hit people with vehicles that almost instantly downs them, and then it means you can come back for that easy W. Vehicles are amazing if whether you're trying to take out the Juggernaut or another player, they really do the job just instantly. It might be harder to take out players, but for the Juggernaut or a lot of these bots, vehicles are key. And also, in addition to that, when it comes to using vehicles, if you're trying to do a specific mission or you want to run strongholds or anything like that, spawn in, look for a helicopter or a vehicle in general. Helicopters are best. Jump in and fly right to wherever you're trying to go. Right now, there's a lot of people running DMZ just to get various blueprints, and a lot of those missions are just sort of instantly swamped with players. If you want to be the first one there, the best bet is to take a helicopter, take a very fast vehicle, and go there ASAP. Grab whatever you need to grab, fly that helicopter out to your extract zone, and get out of there. It's a way that a lot of players fail to use, and by utilizing it correctly, you can have some really fast DMZ runs that net you a ton of good stuff. Last but not least, tip number 5. If you're trying to get cash as fast as possible, the best way to do it is to go for computers and collect everything in there. There's a lot of computers in the game. Things like hard drives actually pay out fairly well, and you can find a lot of them. They stack, so it's really easy to just get a huge stack of those, go to your buy station, and sell it all there. Those are 5 tips to make you a lot better at Call of Duty DMZ. Make sure you hit subscribe for more great tips and tricks, and until next time, peace.